Hey, this on that King B, and this is What If You Had a Podcast. So what I'm doing is I'm showing people how easy it is to make a podcast, and so what I done came up with a segment called the One Question Podcast. Today we grant you a podcast, a one question podcast. If you had a podcast, what would name would it be the podcast? You got time to think. I can edit the time out, so take your time.
That's crazy because I actually had thought about this before.
You did.
Yeah.
What it was?
I'm definitely trying to remember, to be honest. With some shit like Slick Talk ATL or
Slick Talk ATL.
Yeah.
I like that now. That's
Yeah.
going to ATL. Okay,
Yeah.
today. So say you had Slick Talk ATL podcast. Today we send that Slick Talk ATL podcast. Now you got a chance to get any artist from Atlanta to sit down on your podcast. Who would it be? Any artist in Atlanta. Any artist.
in Atlanta.
Any Atlanta artist. They finna sit down in your podcast. Which artist would it be?
That's a tough one.
Any artist. Take your time. I can edit the time. I can edit it.
That is a tough one.
Take your time. The Slick Talk ATL podcast.
I probably want to talk to Future.
Oh, here it is. Okay, bam. Okay, today we're at the Slick Talk podcast, and her special guest is Future. Okay, Future, sit down and talk to you. This is the One Question Podcast now. You ain't got but one question you can ask Future. One question. Which question would it be? You're sitting down on your podcast with Future. What's that one question? Take your time. Take your time. I can edit it out. Don't go too far out the screen. Come on over some. Don't go too far out the screen. They're my homegirl too, y'all, so don't worry about it. And these are we just testing it out. What one question would you ask Future if you were sitting down on your podcast? Take your time. Take your time. Get what though? I'm gonna make sure they get these questions. I'm gonna make sure the artists get these questions too. For her one question podcast. Don't even worry about it. Future gonna get this. So
why you ain't really giving back to the city?
Oh, bam. Okay, Future. On the One Question Podcast, she asked, why you not giving back to the future? Giving back to the city. So what I'm going to do is, don't worry about the smoke. This X-ray and all that. We ain't got to cut that. I'm going to make sure. Say the question.
I own a business for real, so, okay.
Oh, this is being on. I'm going to edit that out. Say the question again to Future on your podcast. She's trying to get away, y'all. This my homegirl. Say the question again to Future.
Why you ain't been giving back to the city?
All right, Future. On her podcast, she asked you why you ain't been giving back to the city. Get at us. I'm gonna make sure Future get the I'm gonna make sure he get the question and just look around. We're gonna have we're gonna have the answer back to you. Okay, I'm gonna get back to you. So give yourself a shout out. You got a shout out, you got an IG handle?
No, just y'all check out reachingoutforyou.com. I mean my nonprofit, donate, come and show love, give back. That's what I do.
Y'all heard that. So we're moving on to the next. So give me 1 minute. So today I'm deciding to let everybody get their podcast. So if you had a podcast, what would the name of your podcast be?
Miss Jackie.
Okay, Miss Jackie Podcast. Okay, so you got the Miss Jackie Podcast started. What one Atlanta artist the first one Atlanta artist that you could have on your show, who would it be? An Atlanta artist. Anybody you want. Anybody you want. What artist you want?
I do Mook B.
Okay, she's elect the legendary Mook B to be on her podcast. The Miss Jackie Podcast, her first biggest artist is Mook B.
Yeah, I do Mook B.
Okay, so that with Mook B being on your show, and you had a chance to interview Mook B, you ain't got but one question to ask Mook B. What that question would be?
Why you don't play requests?
You heard it from Miss Jackie. I'm gonna make sure Mook B get the question, and so that officially makes your podcast official. The Miss Jackie Podcast. I love you, baby. This is a real legend right here. This is my personal. So when y'all see her, y'all see me, man. It's all love. Thank you, baby. Okay, so if you had a podcast, what the name of your podcast be?
I don't know.
Any name you want to. Take your time. I can edit the extra time out.
What name my podcast would be?
What the name of your podcast would be?
Where you from?
The Where You From Podcast. Mm-hmm. Okay, her podcast would be called the Where You From Podcast. Mm-hmm. Out of all the Atlanta artists in Atlanta, which artist would you sit down with first?
I have my own personal artist right here on the west side, so that's Shop Boys hands down. I'm interviewing Shop Boys no matter what.
Okay, bam. She got the Shop Boys on here. So if you was on Hand Down Podcast and you got Shop Boys sitting down, what one question would you ask the Shop Boys? You ain't got but one question.
What is it like growing up and born home?
Who? You heard that? What it's like growing up and born home. So what you giving up that right there, I'm gonna make sure Shop Boys get the question, and we're gonna get back with you with the answer. You can look for the answer below. So give yourself a shout out.
Follow me on Instagram, E_Sharenda.
So if you had a podcast, what the name of your podcast be? Take your time. The podcast, I'm talking about this is big, it's going big, it's gonna be big as hell too. So give me your name.
Is that what you really think?
That What You Really Think podcast. It'll be called the That What You Really Think podcast. Now the That Really Think podcast, the biggest podcast popping around Atlanta. What one Atlanta artist would you have there as your first guest? Any artist you want. Any artist.
Fuck. That's a good question.
Take your time. Any artist. There's a lot of good artists in Atlanta.
The one I would have got just passed recently.
He just passed recently. Okay.
Yeah. I would have
Give
got
him a shout
Rico
out,
Wade.
though.
I would have got Rico Wade.
Shout out to Rico Wade. R.I.P. to Rico Wade, legendary founder of legendary things. You already know who he is.
Having said that, probably Cujo Goody.
Cujo Goody. Okay, you got your podcast going, and you done sat down Cujo Goody. You finna interview Cujo Goody. You ain't got but one question to ask Cujo. What's that question to be?
What the hell really happened to Atlanta?
The question to Cujo is what the hell really happened to Atlanta? Me, on the One Question podcast, I'm gonna make sure Cujo get this via Instagram, and you can get back with me. Give yourself a shout out.
Jay Free.
My man Jay Free. So today you get a chance to have your own podcast. What's the name of your podcast be? Take your time. We got plenty of time, but it's a big podcast. I'm talking about it's one of the biggest. And it's yours.
And mine?
It's yours. What's the name of it is?
I don't know, bro. You got me.
It's the On Know You Got Me podcast. On the On You Know You Got Me podcast, you got a chance to have any Atlanta artist on your podcast. What Atlanta artist would it be?
That boy, Andre.
Andre 3000? Oh,
Andre
we got
3000.
Andre 3000 sitting down on your podcast today. The biggest guy, shout out Andre 3000. What one question would you ask Andre 3000? You ain't got a chance to ask him but one question on your podcast. It's the One Question podcast. What one question would you ask him?
Man, how do it feel to be so great coming somewhere from so small?
How did it feel to be so great coming from somewhere small? Okay, what I'm gonna do on this podcast, the One Question podcast, I'm gonna make sure Andre 3000 get that. You heard that, Andre? Coming straight from the west side of Atlanta, the One Question podcast. I'm gonna make sure Andre 3000 get that. Give yourself a shout out.
Hey, man, this easy, man. You know what I mean?
Easy. Y'all check my home out. All these people that y'all see me doing for all these my personal people. So, and most of them ain't got Instagram. These real life people. So, if you had a chance to have a podcast, what the name of your podcast be?
What we talking about?
Today we sitting down at the What We Talking About podcast. Now, at the What We Talk podcast, you got a chance to interview any Atlanta artist that you want to interview. What artist would it be?
Sierra.
Bam, Sierra, good. Okay, today we sitting down at What They Talking About podcast with Sierra. You only got a chance to ask Sierra one question on your podcast. What one question would you ask Sierra?
How I get where you at?
Bam, Sierra, you heard the question. She want to know how she can get where you at. I'm going to make sure that Sierra get this question, and she's going to respond to you. Give yourself a shout out in your podcast or whatever. You just give yourself a shout out because it's going
Shout out to Big China from Westside, Bankhead.
West
Long way all day.
What I'm doing is going all over the city to show the world how easy it is to make a podcast. So if you had a chance to make a podcast, what the name of your podcast be?
Trouble Season.
Trouble Season Podcast. Okay, today we on Trouble Season Podcast. Your podcast, you got a chance to get any Atlanta artist to sit down with you. What Atlanta artist would you want to sit down with you on the Trouble Season Podcast?
I like Dro.
Dro. Woo. Cold motherfucker Dro. All right, check it out. Okay, you sitting down today on your podcast. You got Young Dro sitting down with you. This is the One Question Podcast. You only got one question to ask Dro. What one question would you ask Dro?
I would ask Dro, being sober now, is your life going better for you? And how is things going? Because, you know, you had your little issues and your problems with your substance and all of that.
That's right. That's right. So life after what you done went through, Dro. The question is coming from, what's the podcast again?
Trouble Season.
Trouble Season Podcast. I'm gonna make sure that Young Dro get this question and he gonna respond back to it. Give yourself a shout out.
My name Tamika.
Tamika, if you had a chance to make any podcast, what's the name of your podcast be?
Stay Fly Podcast.
Stay Fly Podcast. That's a good name right
Yeah.
there. Okay, on the Stay Fly Podcast, you got a chance to interview any Atlanta artist. What Atlanta artist would you pick to be on the Stay Fly Podcast?
Just one?
Just one. You got one artist. Any artist you want to pick.
I'm going to say 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz. 2 Chainz.
2
One of my boys. Okay.
Yeah.
2 Chainz. Now you sitting down on the Stay Fly Podcast. You got 2 Chainz himself sitting down. You only got one question to ask 2 Chainz on your podcast. What one question would you ask 2 Chainz? Take your time, baby. Take your time.
How can we make some money together?
2 Chainz, you heard the question. How can y'all make some money
And
together?
we Libras, 2 Chainz. We both of us, yeah.
And y'all Libras. You heard the question. So on my One Take podcast, I'm gonna make sure 2 Chainz get the question.
Please do.
He gonna respond back to the question.
Okay.
Give yourself a shout out. It's going global.
I'm Tanaka, aka Shay. I work in real estate, so if we can get together and you buy a building or sell a building with me, that'll work.
Y'all heard
That's
to get.
it.
Y'all heard to get at her. If you had a chance to make a podcast, what the name of your podcast be?
Honestly, it'd be something like Truth Be Told, then Life. It all depends.
Okay, Truth Be Told. He say the Truth Be Told podcast. Okay, today we got the Truth Be Told podcast. On your podcast, what Atlanta artist would you sit down and be first to have a podcast? We got a chance to do any artist on your podcast. What artist do you pick?
It'll be Atlanta artist,
It has to be an Atlanta artist. Any Atlanta artist you want.
Andre 3000.
Andre 3000. Okay, bam. Today you sitting down with Andre 3000 now. You sitting down with Andre 3000. What one question would you ask Andre 3000?
What made him change with the industry? Like, what do he know to make him go to being a musician instead of a rapper?
You heard it, 3000. You heard the question. Get back with us at the one question on podcast. I'm gonna make sure 3000 get the question. He gonna get back with you with an answer. Give yourself a shout out,
Nigga, you better answer.
man. Give a shout out, man, to yourself.
Hey man, follow me. Just follow me. Follow him. Follow me.
On Deck King B One Question Podcast.
Okay.
So today we grant you a podcast.
All right.
What's the name of your podcast?
Hold on. Let me get it right.
Any name you want. This your podcast and it's
My
big. It's
podcast.
global. This motherfucker, everybody on it. What's the name of it?
Chosen Divine.
Chosen Divine Podcast. Hey, that's a fine name. Okay, so at the Chosen Divine Podcast, you got a chance to interview any Atlanta artist. What Atlanta artist would you interview?
I probably would do somebody from Escape. Latasha.
Latasha from the Escape. Oh, good. Okay. You know, you sitting down with Latasha from Escape. What one question would you have for her?
One question. Well, Latasha, I just want to ask you, during the spotlight and after the spotlight, how is life going for you? Oh man, I ain't like that.
You like that? Okay, Latasha from Escape. She want to know how your life was going during the spotlight and after the spotlight. Thank you. That's a great question. That's a great artist that you have. That's a great name of your podcast. Give yourself a shout out for the world.
Shout out.
Yep. Y'all see it right here. We on the One Question podcast. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.